How much is it?
Hands fall off when he is scared.
The face of addiction.
The face of addiction?
The face of the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
I think owning the Denver Broncos is pretty good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ed's Retro Geek Out. My name is Ed, and I'm always on the hunt for vintage action figures, rare collectibles, and hidden toy treasures. Join me as I hit conventions, flea markets, and connect with the best toy sellers and collectors worldwide. You never know when we score the next big rail along the vintage toy trail. I don't know, man. Matti, he just wants to sell stuff.
He only wants to sell. Why isn't he buying?
I don't know. Like, I think it's gonna be up to us now to make this video happen.
We have to take it over.
Got a couple Action Force dudes here. Nice. Rad. That's right, today we are over at Kalken, which is a retro gaming convention. I've been going there for the past decade, I believe, and yeah, they got retro games, they got lots of good stuff from the 80s and the 90s that vendors are bringing along, trying to sell off their NES stuff, their Game Boy stuff, their Mega Drive or Genesis stuff, and hopefully they also found some vintage toys from the 80s and 90s, because that's what I'm after. Tell me about the Mattel Shogun Warriors.
Well, it's from the famous TV series Shogun Fighters to the Extreme, and the hands fall off when he is scared. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. That's not what they're from. This is Gaiken, and he's from the Shogun Warriors Mattel toy line from the 70s. When they're broken, the hands fall off.
No, when he's scared.
But he's got the restored firing mechanism.
Ah, yeah. They attach, they glue them back
He's
on.
pretty much just in HR to fire people.
Yeah. When you're fired and you see him, you know, when you see him around.
I don't know if he needs more missiles or not, but he looks pretty freaking cool, actually. I think he looks pretty cool. I think this is the one Matti likes, actually. I gotta say, I definitely feel like there's some magic in the air over here. And right when we walk into the next lane, there's a couple of cool things popping up out of some boxes. That's right, I got a ton of these Power Rangers knockoffs, these Power Fighters or something. These guys look pretty cool. They appear to be like an O-ring type of knockoff, but it's definitely like from the same time as Power Rangers. They also came with this big baggie of like Zoids-like little machinery stuff that they can ride on, but I was mainly interested in the figures and the big amount of weapons that came with them. So that's why I picked them up. And as I was picking up that Power Ranger knockoff, Leslie threw up another one, and I was like, yeah, I need that. I want that. So I ended up picking up the Super Dinosaur Patrol. This is the Pink Ranger in the line, and as you can see, they definitely used some of that stuff from the original toy this is based off of. And over at this booth I also found a Cops and Crooks figure I've been after. This is the big boss, the big villain in the show, and he's from 1988. So, had to grab him because he looks kind of cool. This vendor actually had brought over a lot of Tmnt stuff in the vendor right next to it. He also brought a couple of Tmnt things, so I ended up picking up a couple of Tmnt mini playsets. These are the Mighty Max-like playsets that came out in the mid-90s. At first I was eyeing this 1995 Leonardo's Mutant Military playset. He didn't come with all the guys, but I didn't have the playset yet, and he came with this awesome Rocksteady that I definitely wanted to have in a mini form. Then there was a Turtle in a Turtle, the Michelangelo Cyber Command Center variant, which I still needed. This one is also from 1996, and I've been looking for these guys. I already have two. Now I'm gonna track down the fourth one in this. This is a really cool concept, as you can just open up this big turtle and use it as a mini playset. I actually have a feeling like it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's
it feels some
happening.
Energy in the air.
It's vibing, yeah.
I already found so much stuff like TMNT minis. Found this bootleg one. I'm loving it.
More quality retro games now at this convention. Yeah.
Definitely, for sure. It's gonna be cool, man.
Yeah.
Heroes de Leyenda. Legend heroes. Yeah, like a little bit of Skeletor going on, but it's like an evil Professor Skeletor. I like the sword. It has like more like a Brave Star kind of thing.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah, it's
Then
a
you
little
got,
more
like,
futuristic than the other one.
Yeah, definitely. Then you got this promo pillow or something like
I
that.
think it's something that you could buy like with Moto. You also had
In
the
a
ability-
catalog or something.
No, I don't think so. I think it's like the promo materials they did with
Okay.
Moto. You had also pillows, you had the bed sheets and everything.
Yeah.
And I think this is in the same line of it, but you don't see this often.
How much is it?
It's not that much. It's 80 euros.
80 euros?
Yeah, because it still has the little chains on it.
Okay.
But normally I think that it also needs the handcuffs as
Yeah.
well, but I'm not sure about it if the pillow also has the
is so cool.
handcuffs.
Wow. I definitely want that. Ooh, crash dummies. Lunchbox.
Commando.
Commando. How much is a commando?
Commando is 80.
80?
Just to make him say, get it now! Get me now!
Get to the chopper. It's a gasol saving thing.
Yeah, if you want to check the lunchbox, you can open it. Huh? It's also a new one with the.
Brand new?
I think the stuff is inside there that. See? Still the little things
Wow,
are
with
inside there.
all the
everything.
paperwork and
Yep.
stuff. You can get Little Caesars pizzas stuff. And yeah, that's usually missing. There you go. Got the thermos.
But I can't confirm if somebody drank out of it or not. I can't confirm that, so don't blame me if you got a bad taste in your mouth. A little bit of risky taste.
Retro Geek Mike bringing the heat once again. How much could you do on Arnie and the monster pet villain?
Yeah, then I had for you 140.
140?
Correct? Yeah, that's correct.
That's what I was thinking about too. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that.
Good deal.
The laser base mode.
Yeah, I never saw this one during other hunts, so
No, yeah.
when this popped up, I had to pick it up.
Yeah, definitely. Like the Cap and Power.
Yeah. But I'm not so familiar with the line. I know that you shoot at
I
the TV.
don't
or
know
something.
how this would work with the TV. Oh, but it actually does. On top.
Yeah, on top of it. I think.
So you use the base. Oh yeah, this thing, the Mad Balls.
Brought this for you because I saw it on Froggy.
Dude. Yeah. That's
And,
awesome.
Just to check for
It
you.
lights up.
Yeah, it lights up, but I don't think it's visible here.
Yeah.
You'll have to try it at home.
That's
Here you go.
awesome. Wow. How much is that?
That's from me. That's a
Oh,
gift because
thank you, man.
I just came up to it.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
So
That's awesome.
it's something that I saw on Froggy, and I thought that's something that
I
Ed
want.
also wants.
Definitely. So not only did I get the My Pet Monster thing, I got the Arnie for a really great deal. And to top it off, Mike actually gifted me this awesome Mad Balls kind of knockoff thing. I'm not sure about that, if it's a knockoff or not, but you're supposed to put it on top of your head, but I mean, it's too small for me. But it does have like a light up function, so this stuff still works, and it seems to like be going on and off whenever you start wiggling these things around. So there you go. This is freaking awesome. So thank you, Mike, for hooking me up with this thing. I love it. Thank you so much. Everything you say can and will be used against you.
In a court of law.
So, guys, we're here with Lazlo today. We're over at
Yep.
the Kalka Retro Gaming Fair Dungeon.
Yep.
I don't know
Looking
what
forward
they're
to
calling it these days, but yeah, you're set up today.
I'm set up today.
What's your plan of attack with the boot?
My plan of attack is just leave it behind and go hunt for myself.
I like
And let's see if I can find some stuff before the doors open.
that. Okay, let's go and do that.
Let's go do it. So what are you looking for today?
I don't know, just anything that looks like a little bit exciting to
A
me.
little bit excited.
Just
Here we
yeah.
have some Dragon Ball Z statues.
I'm not into that, but how is that
neither.
for you?
Me neither.
Not either.
I mean, I like them, but I think it's a rabbit hole.
A rabbit hole?
Yeah. Too much stuff. Oh, this is nice.
There's so much manga stuff that you can buy statue.
Exactly.
For. But I guess it's the same thing. Like people that collect that will probably be like, "What are you doing with these old toys, man?"
Exactly. Why are you collecting vintage stuff that has already been used?
Yeah. So how long have you been setting up at conventions and stuff?
I think for about 5 years now.
Okay.
Before I was just a visitor, but I managed to obtain so much stuff, and I'd like to keep my collection moving, so that's why I set up at cons, and I get to meet a lot of people. I get in first, so that's nice as well.
Yeah, that's a plus always.
That's a plus always.
We met first at like a Comic-Con in Antwerp.
In Antwerp, I guess, yeah.
And that was 2019?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Remember, he brought like a big Titus.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
yeah, that was
Titus,
crazy.
Amongst other, this is some nice stuff I see here. I don't know if this is, it's like vintage or reprint, I don't know.
It's vintage? Wow,
it's vintage,
okay.
wow.
I got
This is nice.
Distributor.
All right.
Wow, okay.
And how much are these?
100.
Wow,
100 a piece?
these are really nice. In the game room.
Still,
Where's Maddie?
that's still 90s.
That's still 90s.
Yeah.
Pikachu set. I mean, I like that one, but just for the box art.
There's also like an orange one for the Japanese markets.
Yeah.
600 on this one.
An orange one? Wow, okay.
Yeah, this is a blue one. I think for European.
Blue on top, yellow at the bottom, yeah. Never seen the other one.
How do you feel about setting up at like a retro gaming convention
Yeah.
as like a toy vendor? Because it feels like a lot more of the collecting seems to be spreading out and moving more towards like trading cards, getting some vintage toys in, getting newer toys in.
Exactly.
And expanding on what is already like a quite busy schedule retro gaming fair-wise. There's definitely a lot more retro gaming events than there are toy events.
That's true.
You know?
Well, personally, I'd like to go there because, I'd like to scan around a bit, like search for myself as well between those vendors with games. Maybe they have some toys left. So for me, that's a plus basically. And I'd like to keep it a mix, to be honest, because otherwise, if it's only toys, if it's only like new stuff, if it's only games, it tends to attract like the same kind of people. You don't get that visitors anymore who say like, yeah, I used to have this. This creates some nostalgia, and that's what I'm after, basically.
Yeah, I think that's true, because like over here you can still have like somebody that's more like retro gaming focused that will come over for a retro game. They hit your booth and they're like hit with nostalgia, like I have this at home.
I have this at home, and then
that's
you get
why
it's
so important.
That's right.
And plus, you'll probably sell different stuff over here than you would do at a vintage toy convention, like Vintage Toy
Convention would be like your best stuff will be gone immediately, and here you can sell some more common stuff, and then you talk to a lot of people. So.
Then you have the next level, which is like the Comic-Con stuff, where there's a ton of people, but they're there a lot for meeting the guests, the people that are signing stuff, and you're also there, so you can kind of like cater to whoever is showing up. If it's Lord of the Rings people, if it's our Rangers,
all kinds of stuff. And usually, like the big stuff, they leave it behind because the price tag is too high. But then, if it's like small stuff, €5, €10, they tend to pick it up just to create that nostalgia feeling for a budget that's acceptable for everyone. So that's why I like it so well.
But here's some toys.
Here are some toys, Seems to be a nice booth here, Let's check it out.
They got the sewer layer here, which is really nice.
Sewer place, I think it's missing a few pieces.
I don't know. I think
here,
like
the antennas.
on the side here, there's one, and then there's the antenna.
Here are some pieces.
But that's broken off, unfortunately. But they got the foot cruiser, they got the party wagon, they got the sewer sub here with those two, and it's clean. It's pretty clean, actually.
Yeah, it has a very clean visor, so and it has a tail.
Wow. Yeah.
I think it's complete.
I think so too. This is actually quite nice.
Let's ask about this.
Yeah.
How much is this? 40. 40?
40?
That's a very good thing.
That seems good. Yeah.
It's a good deal. Still works.
Wow.
Let's use it in the bathtub tonight.
This thing's cool too. This is
very
like
rare as well.
for the third movie.
Yep.
And you always find it in box, but you don't really
Never lose.
see it loose.
Especially
this is
complete.
supposed to come with like a Casey Jones
Yep.
figure.
I like these. This seems like Kiss had a bad night.
Like Kiss had a bad night.
This
I
is-
love that.
I mean, this one.
What
I
are
can accept,
those?
But this one is a bit funky. It's like
Oh man.
it comes with a dungeon, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Look at those.
who knows what happens in Wayne
Yeah.
Manor? Honestly.
Oh, this one.
E.T.
Ooh, that's the. Let's see if it still works. It's a knocking version.
He's knocking himself out.
He's knocking himself out. Look. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I mean, if you're not gonna pick it up, I will.
Yeah.
It's in my
it's a
hands
good
now.
Deal. It's a good
Yeah.
deal. It's
And
I
mine is
left it-
missing a couple
I put it
bits
down.
over
I put
there.
it down. So
Yeah.
It's my bad.
I will get it. Can you hold the camera for a
Yep.
second? Okay. Sweet. This looks so good in such nice condition as well.
How much is this one? You're picking it up?
Yes. Yes. If you're not, I'm doing it. The sewer sub is one of my favorite vehicles from Tmnt. It just speaks so much to your imagination, and you definitely need a sewer sub if you're going to be diving in the sewers in New York City. So it made sense for Playmates to make this one. It looks pretty freaking epic, and big deal about this one is that the clear plastic isn't yellowed. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to upgrade it. I actually have a boxed one, but I'm going to pop this one in my boxed one, and yeah, probably sell off the other vehicle I have. But yeah, this is once again like so much good vehicles in the TMNT toy line. Maybe I should do like a top 10 TMNT vehicles, and if you know a couple good ones, leave them in the comments down below. It's a really good deal. Like mine is yellowed and
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
missing a couple bits. I also think mine doesn't have the the correct green stuff. Because like it looks so similar to the attack copter from Toxic
Yeah.
Crusader, so some of that stuff gets mixed up quite often.
Very nice pickup,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, thanks for pointing it out.
Yep, thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
Thank you. So is there anything you picked up today already?
Yeah, I picked up a few things. So let's head over to my booth and see what I picked up. Yeah.
Ooh, wow, some gargoyles.
I picked up gargoyles, still in the box. I mean, it's not sealed, but never been out of the box. So like this. Don't have much gargoyles, so I think I'm starting a new collection. Then a Mighty Ducks figure I don't have yet. Then I
This
also
is
have-
cool as well.
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit.
It's a nice one, especially if you put it on full.
Is that Adam's Family?
Yeah, I bought this one. This was the only one that was missing.
Huxley.
Yeah. So now you have the full set.
That's such like
Awesome.
good
Playmates. Huh?
Playmates toy line. And
Really,
like
really nice.
I don't think I've ever seen one that's loose and has like
Yeah.
this part here.
exactly.
That's something that would get lost so
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so yeah. It's too bad that they never released these figures. Huh?
Yeah.
Wednesday thing, Cousin It. Too bad. Cousin It would have been the
And
best action figure ever.
No, Morticia came out.
Morticia
Wednesday.
came out.
The Thing, yeah.
The Thing
I
Wednesday
wonder what
and
that would
Cousin
have
It.
looked like. The Thing.
That would have been wow. The Thing as well, yeah. You can find it in repro now, but yeah. And then the pièce de résistance today. I picked up this one for myself. Still in the box with the popping eye mechanism. So I love this figure, I really do. So awesome. Glad to add that to the collection. And then the last thing.
One more thing.
One more thing. Now I
Oh,
can have
dude.
a sleepover.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's got Tiger Force on it.
And it will fit me, so
Yeah.
how awesome is this?
It's actually G.I. Joe Tiger Force.
So yeah.
Wow, with the helicopter, the jet.
So if I drank too much, I can sleep on the couch, and now I have my stuff ready. So yeah, awesome collection.
Here we go. Here we got the helicopter.
Yeah,
The Tiger Heli.
this is a nice one here. Look
Yeah.
at this beauty.
You're also quite into like role-playing stuff, right?
Yeah.
Just getting like the coolest looking things. Because
Coolest
usually
looking
they're
stuff.
like really deluxe sets like this.
Yeah.
Even this is like a knockoff, but it's like it's got the window box, it's got everything nicely laid out because you want to attract kids into like, oh, this is a character I want to become, you know?
That's how I want to keep it. I don't want to keep it loose. I want to keep it like, as you said, like you can find this. And where has it been used? Has it been used at a fair, in stores? We don't know. It's just really, really nice. Yeah. So maybe somebody knows. You can hit us up. Let us know where this stuff has been sold. So we'd like to know Redondo. So I think maybe Spanish or
a toy for living fanciful adventures.
Para viver.
It's all over the place. It's got French. It's got Spanish.
It's got every little
English.
Awesome stuff.
It's been imported for France or something.
Oh, okay.
I think. But this, it's got a shield, a sword, a cuirass, a wristband, belt.
Wristband even.
Yeah,
wow.
like with the little things over there.
Love this
pretty
stuff.
Nice.
Love it. And these also.
Los Tremblors.
Los Temblors, Sound Force. I mean, the colors is really.
It has a bit of Action Force vibes too.
Yeah.
Definitely like the red one there. Mr. Quinter.
Yes, Mr. Ed.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Just chopping?
Just shopping a little bit.
Shopping for some legs?
Yeah, trying to find some tiger legs.
Here's some toys.
Ooh,
And some Motu bits and parts here.
Motu figures.
Ooh, Nintendo buttons.
Wow.
King Hiss.
How much are the pieces?
I think they're all like
15.
separately.
Individually
It's for
priced.
Castle Grayskull.
15.
Weapon.
I think the door's opened.
I think
I
so
see
too.
a whole flock coming in, so
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Thanks for walking around,
thanks for
talking around, and we'll drop by your boot later on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'll all
Hope we
be
sell
good.
some stuff,
Yeah.
so I can recoup all the stuff that I spent today. But yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Is that the
Looking
plan?
forward to it again.
Just recouping so you can
basically.
get more stuff for your own collection?
Yeah. And then I come home and I tell to the wife, like, look, I sold a lot of stuff. And she says, like, where is it gone? It's like, yeah, I bought some stuff as well. So I keep it at the same pace, so that's
It always keeps coming back.
Thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. So, Matty, you're not in a buying mood today?
No, but I already bought some stuff.
What did you buy?
I bought that binder. That
you bought it? The one
of
over at
course.
Leslie,
Yeah. That was pretty cool. I bought like a store display for the Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, the 3DS one.
Yeah, the 3DS one. It was only €2. I was like,
What?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I couldn't leave that behind. So, and I bought a box for Cybernator.
Okay.
For 20.
Because when you came over this morning, I was like, he's toyed out.
Yeah, totally. I'm totally
like
in a selling mood.
Selling mood today. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the doors just opened. Let's start doing that, right?
Let's go.
But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Big thanks to Matti, to Renzo, to all the vendors, and definitely to Lazlo for hanging out with me today. And thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to do more, you can always leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do that by joining the Patreon or the YouTube memberships. That's going to be it for this one, but I hope to see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.